Hey guys, it's Evie here and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing my top 5 products from Lskd. This is a brand that I have heaps and heaps of products for, so I kind of just wanted to break down my top 5 picks. If you're new to the brand, they are starting to expand a little bit more overseas, especially in the US. They are an Australian-owned brand that originated in Queensland. They first started off as a men's BMX line as LKI, and now many moons later, it is now called Lskd, which stands for Lskd, and the women's line, the women's stuff is what's really popping off at the moment. I'll put a photo up on the screen of the Accelerate short. This is kind of the short that kind of just shot them into the stratosphere in the last year. A lot of runners, a lot of people who do running in high rocks really love those shorts. But anyways, that is just a brief introduction of the brand, but let's dive into my top 5 picks from Lskd. I'll just start off with the top. So this is one that I'm just going to be putting together. So these are the A-Team sweater and then the A-Team hoodie. So it's the exact same product, it's just one doesn't have a hood and one does have a hood. So the A-Team sweater, this is one that is really like in your face with the branding. Like if you don't like really bold branding, then you are not going to like this particular product. But what I really love about this product is just like the color blocking. I really love the orange and the black and the white. Like orange is something that I don't really wear often, but I do wear this jumper quite often. With the alongside the branding, this is actually something that they don't have on their newer pieces, but we do have all these details, and the reason is that they don't really have these on the newer. So this is, I think, from 2020, but it's because this is all starting to peel off. I don't know. Oh yeah, like the U is starting to peel off. So when I show you the hoodies don't have that on the side. So it's just like plain black. But yeah, so this brand is very known for like their big bold branding, the functional training kind of everyday styles that you can kind of wear in and outside of the gym. And basically all of the pieces here that I'm about to show you, except one, you can really wear kind of for whatever occasion. But yeah, I really love this oversized fit. This is very oversized. So when you shop from Lskd and you're buying an oversized product for the first time, I suggest going down a size or 2. So this is the smallest size that they offer, and this is 2 extra small. And these do also retail for $90 AUD. But yeah, also you'll see on the tag, it has one of their slogans which says 1% better every day. Just there. Alrighty, next up we're going with the hoodie. So this is also a 2 extra small. Again, we have the big bold lettering, and we do have pockets. We do have pockets on the side. The one thing that I wish these pockets had, I kind of wish it had a secret zipper, because if you have your phone in there, because it's like not that deep of a pocket and it's not a kangaroo pocket, meaning it doesn't go all the way across, your phone will just fall out. So that's kind of like my one critique of this jumper. So because again, this is an older style, as you can see, it's starting to come off. I think this is from 2020. Again, as I mentioned, 2 extra small, and the price difference is that this is $100. So if you're getting the hoodie version, you're spending an extra $2. But again, we have that really massive color blocking style. We've got the pink, black, and the white. So this is a jumper that again, I wear a lot. And then we have this purple one. So as we can see on the sleeve, we actually don't have that. So this is from last year's style. And even this year's styles, they don't have the writing on the side. I'm guessing it's just like an issue that all the later years, as you can see, it's starting to peel off. Again, we've got the color blocking. This one has a purple hood. This size is extra small, and the reason that this is an extra small is because when I wanted the 2 extra small, that was sold out. But yeah, this is very oversized for being extra small. So as I mentioned, if you're trying their oversized stuff for the very first time, I suggest going a size down or 2. Or if you have a store near you, you can definitely go try it on and see what fit you like. But yeah, just really love, like, I'm usually not the biggest fan of like big bold branding, but I don't know, there's just something about this that I really just love. So those are the 3 jumpers that I have. Also, the jacket that I'm wearing is also from them. This is the base zip through jacket hoodie. I literally just got this in the mail yesterday. It is super warm, but since I'm literally wearing it for like the first time, I didn't see fit to pop into this video. The next piece that I'm going to share with you is the puffer vest. I got this last year and I wear this so much in the winter time. It is the cutest freaking thing ever. I just love it to bits. So this is also a size 2 extra small. It is quite oversized. The reason I got the 2 extra small is because the extra small was sold out, and then I'm like, fuck, is the 2 extra small gonna be too small? But it's actually like the most perfect fit. So we have pockets on the side. It actually does come with a detachable hood, but I don't really like the hood on this product, so I just took it off. And then we have LSKD here on the left hand side that is in silver. I find that this just has the perfect amount of puffs. The previous years that they've done the puffer vest, I felt like the puffs were too small, so I was never inclined to buy one. But when I saw this style last year, I knew it had to be mine. So we do have the zipper that goes like all the way up to your neck, but it's not suffocating at all. And then as well as the zipper, we have the buttons as well. So yeah, if you really want a puffer vest, I highly recommend this product, and it's also really nice and warm on the inside. The retail value for this one is $200, but they do usually go on sale, like where they just had their mid-year sale and this came to like $75. So if this is a product you want, definitely add it to your wish list, wait for a sale and pick it up then. Or you can always like find discount codes as well. Like they're very generous with that type of stuff. But yeah, nothing further to say, just really love this puffer vest. Item number 3 is some t-shirts, and I wanted to show a few different styles. So these are the flex cotton oversized t-shirts. These t-shirts are, I believe, like one of their best sellers. They come in female and male if you just want the plain where it's just got LSKD embroidered in the middle. I really love that it is embroidered. There is nothing else that's going on. It's literally just that one little logo. I'll walk through the differences. So this is the women's go-to flex cotton. Again, it is quite oversized. I have this in a 2 extra small, and the women's and the men's version of this shirt retail for $55. They come in many colors. They are very comfortable, and I just really adore this t-shirt. I wear these quite often, and this is in this beautiful sage green color. The difference is the women's one is a bit shorter than the men's, but again, on me, because I'm so short, it is very long, and it is more boxy. So that is the women's version. Then we have the unisex versions. So the unisex versions are made out of the same material. It is the flex cotton, but the unisex versions usually have graphics on the back. And sorry, I said unisex so much. And the difference between the unisex and the women's is that the unisex tees are longer and more like straight, whereas the women's one's a little bit more boxy. But yeah, if you want the unisex go-to flex cottons, these are same deal. I have this in a 2 extra small. It's really great to size down in these ones because they're very oversized and they always have fun graphics. So this says, we rise by lifting others, lifting club. So I have 2 of these. I have the purple one and I also have the red and white one. So that's in 2 extra small. And then a couple years ago, I got the Valentine's Day collection one, and this is a size extra small. The reason I have this in an extra small is because the 2 extra small was sold out. With this one, I definitely have to like tuck up at the back of my sports bra because it is so freaking long. So I just wanted to show you the different styles that I have as well as the different sizes. So that's the front. It's got LSKD in a love heart, and then that's what the back is looking like. So again, with the unisex ones, if you're not someone that's a fan of big, bold branding, you can definitely just stick to the go-to flex cotton tees instead in the women's or the men's, whatever style you prefer. Next, I have a pair of pants to share with you. So these are the soft touch wide leg pant, and this material is just the most magical material. If you have a store near you, or if you're looking at buying anything from the soft touch line, I highly recommend it. It literally feels so freaking amazing. So I also have the quarter zip in clay and in black that goes with these pants, but unfortunately they didn't make the cut because I just had items that I was wearing more. But these pants I wear at least 2 to 3 times a week. They are so freaking comfortable, and I just love the fit of them. The only thing is that if you're like in between sizes at all, there is no drawstring. So if you size up or size down, it could potentially feel a bit too tight or feel a bit too loose. But because of the nature of this pant, from how like baggy it is, I feel like if you are in between sizes, you can definitely get around sizing down. So I got this in size extra small. These do retail for $110, again, AUD. We have pockets on either side and not much detailing. That's just what the waistband is looking like. Unfortunately, they don't offer these in a petite, so I did have to get them hemmed. I paid $15 to get these hemmed, so it's like not just paying the price of the pant, but also paying the price of getting them altered. But I have been wanting these pants for so long, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy them and get them altered, because I was like, oh, like what if I just like fold them over and just wear them like that. Even when I folded the waistband over, they were still dragging across the floor. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to get them altered. It is so fine. But again, this is the Elevate Soft Touch wide leg pant. There's other things in the line. Like I have a pair of shorts in lilac, exact same thing, just in the short version that I wear a lot in the summertime. But even like these, just like wearing over the top of like your leggings or shorts, if you're like going to the gym and it's cooler in the morning, these aren't too thick. But because of the nature of the fabric, I don't really recommend wearing them to the gym or wearing them to work out, because it is such a soft, delicate material that if it like grazes against like a barbell or dumbbells, I feel like you could have issues with peeling. So that's just something to keep in mind if you do use it as a cover up, or if you do wear it to the gym. I just love wearing these when I'm going out and lounging around in as well. They're very, very comfortable. This would not be a favorites top 5 LSKD video if I did not mention the flare. So this is item number 5, saving the best for last. I initially tried these back in, I actually have no idea. It was my first purchase. Whenever I first purchased from LSKD, this is the first item that I got. It's kind of when flares were first starting to come into the trends. Was it 2020? I don't know, maybe, I think it was 2020. So I have these in an extra small. These are made out of the original Fusion fabric. They don't have any pockets, which is exactly what I want when it comes to flares. I just don't like leggings and shorts that have pockets, okay? But it does have a hidden pocket at the back, so you can like pop your phone in there if you want to tuck that away. The branding is very minimal. You'll just find it on the back center. This doesn't have a ribbed waistband, which is usually something that I'm not a fan of. But because I do like to just wear these out, it's kind of nice that they're not too compressive. And I do have these in an extra small. And the amazing thing about these is they come in petite, regular, and tall. They do retail for $120, but this is one of the original, I guess, designs, because they don't have pockets. All their flares now have pockets on them, which is a shame. I just want my flares not to have pockets, but that's okay. When you turn it around, there is no like glute enhancing seams or anything like that. It's just a straight T seam. There's really nothing else to these. I find that the flare starts at the most perfect point of the legs. It's not too high, not too low. It just flares ever so perfectly. But these are a size extra small, and unfortunately these are not fitting me at the moment. So once I lose some fat, they should fit me again. And then I purchased these hot chocolate ones not too long ago. I was really hesitant to buy them because they do have the pockets. I don't know, it's just like, I get the practicality of them, like if you're wearing them to work or if you're going for a walk and you don't want to carry a bag, but just offer both options, because there are some people out there that don't want pockets on their leggings. And I feel like for flares, they're kind of like a legging that you're kind of wearing out and about. So like having pockets on the side, just, I don't know, it ruins the aesthetic for me. Okay, so the difference with these, so these are like 5 or 6 years later compared to my first pair. So I have these in a size small. The seam is different. So now we have the Fusion V contour. So the V contour is obviously going to give you that V, and I feel like it accentuates the glutes just that little bit, which is really, really lovely. I do need to wear these a few more times just to stretch out a bit. But yeah, with these, I do recommend, because of the fabric, if you are in between sizes, I do recommend sizing up. And again, they've come now in, so they have black, hot chocolate, navy, and cherry lacquer. So they definitely expand the color range that they have in these, and the hot chocolate ones went very, very fast. But yeah, I'm very happy with this color. I love the V contour at the back. Just don't like that there's pockets. Okay. Okay, I understand that was 5 items, but I just have an honorable mention. And the reason because this is an honorable mention is because I'm not wearing them at the moment because I'm not in my running era, I'm in my bodybuilding era. So I bought these Pacer shorts last year because I wanted to do a little bit of running this year. So I had a goal of doing 5 runs. I'm actually going to do my last one next week, and then I will not be doing any more running because we really got to settle into the bulk. But these Pacer shorts are the most perfect running shorts. So I mentioned at the beginning of the video that the Accelerate short is what the running and high rocks girlies are wearing, but I really recommend the Pacer short. This is so, what's the word? Not underhyped. We have overhyped. Is it underhyped? That's not the word. I can't think of the word right now, but not many people are talking about the Pacer shorts, and they're absolutely incredible. The reason I like these more than the Accelerate is because of the waistband. It's more of a high-waisted fit. The Accelerate does come in the mid and the high rise now, but even with the high rise with the Accelerate, I still prefer the Pacer short. I feel like it's a little bit longer and it covers more behind the scenes. So we got 2 logos. We have one at the back, and then we do have one on the left-hand side that will fall on your thigh. This doesn't have any side pockets, but again, we do have a hidden pocket. I would say this pocket is probably big enough to fit your AirPods and potentially some keys and maybe a key card, but other than that, it's definitely not going to fit your phone. But yeah, I just love how airy-fairy these shorts are. I love the slits. I don't feel like that slit comes too high. This is a 3-inch short, but still I find that it covers pretty well, but not at this stage, because I do feel like now that I'm like really bulking right now, it's showing some cheeks. These do retail for $80. It is a hefty price tag, but if you are someone that wants to invest in some really nice running shorts and you're like, I don't really want the Accelerates, I do recommend the Pacer shorts. So these are really, really lovely, and I do have these in extra small. The color range for these shorts isn't too big, so we have the black, cobalt, and there's one other color, whereas the Accelerate does come in many other colors. But yeah, definitely highly recommend the Pacer shorts. So I just wanted to add that as an honorable mention because I'm just not wearing them at the moment. But when I start running again, if I start running again, I don't know. Maybe I'll just start wearing them on my hot girl walks in the summertime. All right, that is everything. So my top 5 products plus one honorable mention from Lskd. If you found this video informative, helpful, just liked it in any sort of way, please make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Those small actions do help me out so much. And until next time, my friends, I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are, and just remember that one bad day isn't a setback. Bye.